He was an all-state player in high school, played at KU, did all those things, coached at KU. Now he's come back home to the high school that he grew up in, right here at 19th in Louisiana. And Matt, I know he's really happy to be here.
Well, he really is, Hank, and so is his wife. It's just great to have the Bowens back in town, and it's great to have their son Baylor playing for us because he's a really, really good wide receiver, and we'll definitely, I'm assuming I will be calling him tonight. You will too. It's just going to be an exciting game for everybody. We're ready to go, man. This is exciting.
Okay. One thing for sure, the Lions will hit the field tonight with a lot of new faces and numbers out there because 18 of the starters from last year have moved on. They're graduated. They're not playing this year. They've finished up their high school football, and now we've got a bunch of new folks out there. By the way, I want to announce that we have a coach's interview. This is powered by the Lawrence Shirt Factory. You want some Lawrence High Lions or Free State Firebirds apparel, check out Lawrence Shirt Factory. They're located at 925 Iowa Street, right next to Munchers. From customer designs to screen printing and embroidery with shirts and apparel, you can also visit them online at lawrenceshirtfactory.com. Well, Matt, what do you think about this?
Hi, this is Matt Llewellyn from 23rd Street Brewery.
And this is Cole Mondi.
The biggest hitter in Lawrence High School football history.
Oh, whatever, Matt. But you know my favorite play is going to the 23rd Street Brewery.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I'm glad you like it.
You know I love coming to the 23rd Street Brewery after every game and enjoying the prime rib sandwich.
And I love seeing you there, but I love seeing everyone there too. So join Cole and everyone else at 23rd Street Brewery after the game or anytime. The 23rd Street Brewery, 23rd and Castle.
2 years, and then we've got Ace and Villegas coming back on the line and Noah Smith coming back on the line. But really, those three guys.
For more than 20 years, Family Medicine Associates has been providing expert-friendly primary care in Lawrence. Beginning this fall, a new affiliation with Advent Health, the region's premier faith-based health system, marks the start of many more decades of caring for the Lawrence community. With a whole-person approach to health and wellness, the providers at Advent Health Medical Group Primary Care at Lawrence are here when you need care. For details, visit adventhealthkc.com/primary care.
Don't trust the biggest investment of your life to a part-time real estate agent. Sigler Pharmacy Health Update. With flu season upon us during the COVID-19 pandemic, it's doubly important to lessen the risk for getting the flu by scheduling a flu vaccination. In a typical year, flu season occurs from fall to early spring. The symptoms that come with the flu can keep you bedridden for a week or more. Prevention is key, and getting an annual flu vaccine is the best way to help protect you against flu. Schedule your flu vaccination online at siglerpharmacy.com. Sigler Pharmacy cares about you.
The booth, the Olathe East coaches are a little excited. We know the Lawrence High guys are excited. New thing, Hank, we have got the fans on our side of the field now. And so there was some grumbling about Clint making that move.
Hey Lawrence fans, Meritrust Credit Union is proud to support Lawrence High School sports and be a part of this great community. You can experience the credit union difference through the way they're passionate about providing student athletes in our community with the resources needed to make the best financial plays. No matter where you are on your financial journey, Meritrust can help you conquer each milestone ahead and help you feel financially fearless. Visit meritrustcu.org to learn more. It's game time, Lawrence. Let's go.
The Lions, and carrying as the lead runner out there the Lawrence Lions High School flag and the American flag. So we've got
Baylor Bowen carrying the American flag and Evan Bannister carrying the LHS flag. Both of those guys are going to be captains all year long. The other captain all year long is Noah Smith, of course, returning starter. So kind of exciting to see that.
State Farm Agency understands the importance of being a member in the Lawrence community and supporting local. They also understand the importance of supporting you in Lawrence, whether it's through the peace of mind you get with insurance, or helping you with any financial questions or needs. Just like this high school broadcast, Kurt Gieser State Farm Agency will tackle any issues you need covered. Give Kurt and his team a call at 785-843-0003 or visit them online at www.kurtinsures.com.
And the work he did this week in figuring out how to be the long snapper. So we're going to have to keep an eye on Tate. He's the weekly captain this week.
All right, and again, just learning how to be a long snapper. Clint Bowen, of course, has played not at this field, He played out at Haskell Stadium when he was a kid, just like his brother did and just like his dad did. His dad's older than I am, believe it or not, and we were young guys in junior high coming over to watch Charlie Bowen play football for Lawrence High School. That's his dad. Then we watched the younger Charles Bowen play, and now Clint Bowen's out there. He played, of course, was an All-Stater and went on to KU, and, of course, has also now played a lot of coaching jobs with the college ranks, especially at KU. Now, the captains are going to be meeting out there in the middle of this field. And with that, let's go ahead and take a quick 30-second break so we can double-check all of our new equipment here, and we'll be back in 1 minute.
They gave us a schedule. We're supposed to have, before the kickoff, a 2-minute and then a 1 minute, or somewhere in between. That's just what the email said the other day.
I didn't get it. Who sent it? Do you know? Did you send the email to me? Oh, there we are. That's the broadcast, Matt. There's the broadcast.
That's the feed? Nice.
I got to have a drink.
Don't forget, guys, that
Did you bring me a bottle from the brewery?
don't forget that when you guys are in break, you're still live on 810 Varsity potentially. So
Yes.
careful what you say.
Welcome back. We're at Lawrence High School's football stadium. The football team that's going to receive the kickoff tonight is Olathe East. The Lions will be kicking off from the south end. That wind that's blowing out there will be at their back here in the first quarter. And we do have a bit of a breeze blowing into the stadium tonight. It's a humid night, but not too hot. So it's a pretty night for football. Good night, and the clouds have covered up the sunlight that will be shining into the faces of Lions fans henceforth and forevermore, because the Lions are on their side of the stadium. This is our side of the stadium. I wondered why we didn't get on this side when we first built it, but that's the way they decided to do it back then, and they put the home team on the far side right over next to the neighborhood and put the visitors' side over here with the parking lot right next door to the entranceway. So it's back to the normal. Now, Matt, we're getting ready to kick this thing off, and you mentioned the fact that this guy was he even kicking a football this time last year?
Well, he was, Hank, but it was on the soccer pitch, not here on the football field. This is one of our new guys, Grant Glasgow. You're going to hear us talking about him because they're going to go for long field goals with this guy. If they're in his position at, 4th and long from the 40, you're going to see this guy kick it. I saw him in pregame kick one.
Here we go.
I hate to say it. It would have been 60 yards.
There's the kickoff, and his first kick goes into the end zone, and in high school, that means let's bring it out to the 20-yard line. There's no run out on a kick that's gone into the end zone. That's a safety issue for high school players that has been in place for quite some time. Now, the young player, excited to get his hands on the football, took off running, and then, of course, stopped very quickly when he realized, whoops, I'm standing in all red Lawrence High School end zone down here. Now the Lions defense comes out. One of the leaders out there, several of the leaders, and I'll let you kind of pick those guys up as we go along. The guys from Olathe East have hit the field, and we'll check their numbers and take care of their introductions here in just a little bit. The Hawks of Olathe East. And the quarterback takes the first snap of the night, hands it off over the right side, and the defense was right there on top of them.
And that first tackle is by Evan Bannister. And Evan's a big linebacker. He's one of our captains, so he is absolutely in. And surprising, they went right through to Lance Bassett's side. So Lance Bassett probably going to be targeted with a half of a tackle also. Lance, you're going to hear about him a lot this year. He's going to go both ways for us. He's one of our brand new guys who's an absolute stud.
Our cornerback now with a 2nd down and 9. There's a penalty flag flying in the air, and he is going to have to walk back 5 yards. Somebody over there moved along that offensive line. And the quarterback, Austin Berggren.
And let me tell you a little bit more about Lance Bassett, Hank. He is listed as a tight end or in a defensive end, but he's really lined up at the tackle spot. They're going to be running a what he calls a 3-3-5 defense.
3-3-5. Here we go with the pass play right off the middle here, and it's incomplete. That pass play came hot off the hands of the quarterback, about 10 yards up the field to right around the 23, 24-yard line, but missed the receiver by a few yards, and it's just lucky it wasn't picked off.
Well, and Kyle Watson really had the beat on it. Kyle was right there. Probably the closest player was our Chesty Lion, Kyle Watson.
3rd down and 14 now, deep in their own territory after the kickoff, and a penalty sets them back at the 16-yard line. 3rd down, 14 to go at the 16, back in the corner, and being chased and throwing the ball up in the air, incomplete, is the quarterback who now has a punting situation ahead of the Olathe East football team. The Lions defense showed some hustle on that first series they faced, and the Lions also ran into a team that made a mistake in that first offensive
Well,
series.
the Lions defense was just solid. And Kean Crawford absolutely had a beat on that wide receiver who really was, if he would have.
Back there. Here we go. Turner. There we go.
A short punt.
Very poor punt. Gets the ball only out to the 38, 37-yard line. At the 37-yard line, that's where it bounced dead on the field after a very, very short punt.
And Lions are going to pick it up right there. So they're going to have a 37 yards to get in their first 7 points of the game. And what an outstanding defensive effort by the Lions. And, this Olathe East team is not, they don't look that bad in size. They really do look good. But the Lawrence High defense really just manhandled them that first series.
Welcome back. Here we go.
Lions with the ball.
And the snap comes back to the Lions quarterback, who flips it out to the outside. And that was a lateral. No, they're saying it was an incomplete pass. The pass did go forward. It was to the tailback, who ran out of the backfield, but it went through his arms, fearing that it might have been a lateral or judged a lateral by the side official over there. He quickly hustled back, but the Olathe player pounced on it on the field. It was not a turnover, but it's 2nd down and 10 after the incomplete pass. And a man in motion coming from the right side. Handoff over the right side. Big hole, 30, 25, down to the 23-yard line. There's our first running play of the
Josh King was the running back. He's our tailback. We're going to hear a lot about Josh King. He will be our primary tailback all year long. Good for a nice 16-yard pickup.
Big pickup, and now it's first down again to the sidelines with a pass play down inside the 20. Jukes a man out of his shoes and gets it to the 15, nearly enough for a first down. I think we're going to have 2nd down coming up now and about a yard to go. One thing for sure, Lawrence High School is going to have to, they just keep plowing along. There was no time for a huddle. They just went right back up to the line and ran that ball straight ahead for a 1st and goal. The ball's placed down at the 7-yard line.
And
First
Josh
down.
King with a nice 7-yard pickup.
7 yards.
Here he
right
is again,
foot
Josh
in.
King.
Josh King lowers his helmet and bowls a man over. Didn't get the touchdown, but my gosh, he just lowered that head and bowled him over.
Another first down for the Lions.
They got a first.
Check
no,
that.
I'm sorry, second down and goal now.
Yes.
Second down and goal. 9:47 to go here in the first quarter. The Lions forced a punt. Very poor punt by Olathe East in their first offensive drive. The Lions now have moved the ball down the field and have been sitting on the 7-yard line. It's second down and goal. Quarterback keeps the ball and gets down inside the 5, and we're going to have a third and goal just outside the 5. Very short gain on that one.
And that was Wilkerson was the ball carrier on that, Hank.
Okay. Chance Wilkerson, the tailback, it was a different running play, I can tell you that, from anything we've seen so far. It's now third and goal at the 6-yard line. The quarterback and the line and the offensive players on the right side come over, look at the coaches, go back, and now the signal called. Third down, goal to go, pass play into the end zone. Oh! It's intercepted and picked off in the end zone. Up to the 30, the 40, the third 45 in midfield, and then tackled by the Lions quarterback, Truman Julesgaard. That pass went off the hands of two different Lions and then was intercepted.
Well, it was but there was a flag on the field, Hank, so we're really going to watch and see what this happens. But Dom Ostrinick was right there, and it was in and out of his hands in the end zone. Now, I think he had visions of grandeur there, but looks like they're giving it up. That is going over.
The Lions were in position. They were.
Offensive pass interference on that, Hank.
Offensive pass interference. The ball goes back on the turnover by the Lions and goes to the Hawks. And the Lawrence Lions now bring the defense back out. They didn't do anything on the Lions defensive front last series out, the first series of the ball game. The ball right now at midfield, right smack in the middle of the field. And the white-clad Hawks come on out to the field now and are ready to go. Once again, they run that single back right to the right side of the quarterback. He takes the snap, back in the pocket to throw, throws it over the middle, and it's batted down. That linebacker, I believe, stepped back into that slot to get it. Second down and 10 after the incomplete pass, Matt.
And Nathan Blentner really did a great job, but it was in and out of the hands. That's why Nathan's a defender and not a offensive player, Hank, because he very easily could have had that interception, but he just chose to knock it down.
Second down and 10, and again the quarterback for the Olathe East Hawks. He's a big kid and stands at the 45 to take the snap. Pass to the outside. It's complete. A Lions right there to tackle him, and they do not gain a foot. He is tackled right at the line of the scrimmage where he took the pass. And Berggren, the quarterback, Austin Berggren, 6'1", 213-pound quarterback, is complete pass, but no yards.
No
Third
yards.
down
And
10.
credit
Third down
that tackle with Kenton Simmons. Hank, Kenton, linebacker, came up and made that hit after he was stopped right at the line of scrimmage by the far lineman.
Lawrence High School had an early chance in this one, but had an interception in the end zone. Now it's back to the East team, a third down and 10. Pass play is complete, but not enough for a first down. They tackle the Lions, tackling 3 yards short of a first down at the 43 and 44 in Lions territory. So 4 yards left to go, 4th and 4. And the Lions look like they're going to get another punting situation here.
And McCade Lewis with that tackle, Hank, for the Lions.
Again, a very quick tackle. The pass was on the money right into the
And he
chest
was
of
wide
the
open,
receiver,
and McKay just had a beat on him as soon as he caught that ball and leveled him.
He took him down. There was no gain after the pass completion. That means 4th down and a punting situation. The last time East punted, they went almost nowhere. Here comes the number 2 punt. This one goes straight up in the air and heads for the sideline and is going to bounce out of bounds, not quite out of bounds, but only gets down to the 35-yard line. My gosh, two punts, Matt, and those are a couple of the shortest ones I've seen. That one was only about 12 yards.
Yeah, they've not shown us a lot from their punting game tonight, Hank, as Olathe East. But, boy, I tell you what, Avion Nelson, we haven't heard him yet, but we will hear a lot about Avion Nelson. He was the deep man for the Lions that time.
Avion Johnson will be heard from this year. You can count on that. Once again, Jules Guard comes out to quarterback this young team, and they head out over the football as the Lions have the ball for the third time tonight. Here comes the snap. Quarterback back in the pocket. Throws it out to the side. Breaks a tackle up to the 40. And there is knocked down. Good gain to the 40-yard line on that play from 5-yard gain. The receiver on that one from Jules Guard was
Josh King.
Josh King. King got the catch. 2nd down and 5 at the 40-yard line. 6:35 to go in the first quarter. Right straight ahead, handoff, and a first down run of 7 yards. Boy, disappeared into the pile, did that young running back, Chance Wilkerson. Shance, S-H-A-N-C-E, and a quick no-huddle offense going now. First down at the 46, still in their own territory. Handoff again. This time it's right straight ahead to Chance Wilkerson, I believe, was still in there.
Yep, it was Wilkerson again.
Wilkerson goes forward for a very short gain this time, just about 2 yards. 2nd down and 8 coming up from the 48-yard line. Their own 48, the Lions at midfield with a 2nd down and 8 situation. Jules Guard, the quarterback, claps his hands, and I believe
the flags go up.
An
Offsides
against the football team from Olathe East. Well, all that Jules Guard did was slap his hands, which is common for quarterbacks to do. Early season jitters here on the defensive side. They heard the clap, snapped forward, and they were offside. So it'll be 2nd down, and instead of a long 8 yards to go, it's going to be 3 yards to go. Lawrence High School, 2nd and 3. The ball now at the 47-yard line in Olathe East territory. They're on the Olathe side of the field once again. There's the clap of the hands. Here comes the run and the drop, a tackle, a sack. Jules Guard is sacked, and boy, he had no time to either find somebody to throw the ball to or to run out of that pocket.
Well, he just didn't. He didn't have any protection whatsoever. That was a safety blitz, I believe, on that, Hank, and they just bolted through there and got to him right away. The running back did not pick up their man. Chance did not get to him, and they both just swarmed Jules Guard.
And again, a very quick. Oh, and an incomplete pass play downfield that might have broken it the whole way. Nate Anderson, the intended relief. I believe it was.
No, Kevin Heck.
Oh, Heck was the intended receiver. And I now will go ahead and check out the 4th down situation here for the Lions, as they apparently are ready to punt the football away with a 4th down and 11. After the sack, a short gain on the first play in that particular series, and then Lawrence High School was also very quickly back out on the field with the punting team. So a punt is coming up for the Lions now. They'll be punting the ball to a single receiver down inside the 10, just inside the 15-yard line. Here's the snap, there's the kick. It's a long boot that takes a bounce the Lions' way and then heads straight sideways, out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line.
So Grant Glasgow, his first punt of the evening, really does a great job.
Glasgow is the punter this year, apparently for the Lions, and we'll see how he fares throughout the course of the evening. And in this first game, it's all new faces practically at every position. 5:05 to go here in this first quarter of play. We have no score. Neither team has really threatened to tell the Lions had their drive that could have gotten a touchdown ended by a intercepted pass. Now the football team from East is ready to go. The quarterback is 5 yards behind the center, takes the snap, throws the ball to the outside, and a quick hitter right on that left side of the line by number 13 who caught that ball, picks up a good solid 5 yards, almost. Well, it picked up 5 yards, and it's second down and 5.
Kyle Watson, Evan Bannister, and Sam Cito all in on that tackle right here on the near side.
They had a gang over there. Let's make it second down and 6 yards to go. The ball at the 23-yard line, their own 23. The white helmet out there contrasts to the black helmet of the Lions. There's the snap and the handoff and a big gain up the middle, cutting to the outside, and then a hard head-to-head hit on this side. That hit went from Avion Nelson. Avion Nelson, a senior strong safety, and he put the hit on him, but not before a big gain clear up to the 39-yard line. Matt, that's the biggest play that they've had tonight.
It is, and a little unfortunate gain that much yardage, but good thing Avion was there to clean up the mess.
He really put a hit on him. First down at the 38-yard line. Snap to the quarterback, hands it off, this time going to the right side, and just a short gain on this running play to the right by their tailback, who was lined up behind the quarterback once again. Check to see which one of those guys was carrying that football for Olathe East. Pick up of about 4 yards. Call it second down and 6. Second down, a long 6 yards to go, and the quarterback again ready to take the snap for Olathe East. They go quickly with their offense as well. Pass over the middle, incomplete, off the fingertips of the intended receiver. That was number 13 out there, Xavier Morrison. Xavier Morrison couldn't go high enough to pick it up, and it's third down now, and we'll call it 7 yards to go because the scorekeeper down here that's what they have on the scoreboard.
And
here
good pursuit by Kyle Watson. He was right there, right next to the receiver, and as soon as he touched that ball, Kyle was right there to give him a little shove to make it enough for the incompletion. And that quarterback was under pressure, Hank.
He was. They were giving him a good chase that time. Third down and 7 yards to go. Back in the pocket once again, one to throw the ball. The quarterback's going to run it out of the pocket. He's got some yardage, and he's going to have a first down into Lions territory. That time we saw the senior quarterback, Austin Berggren, go for a first down after he ran out of a very busy, crowded backfield and took off on the run.
But tripped up by Kyle Watson and McCade Lewis. And I'll tell you, Lance Bassett was through there and putting all kinds of pressure, but they had 2 guys on Lance keeping him away from the quarterback. They know what a beast this guy is.
All right, and at the 47-yard line, handoff over the left side to another new running back out there who gains a pretty good first down gain past the 45, inside the 45, then put down at the 43-yard line. So nearly 5 yards on that first down run by number 32 for this team from Olathe.
Solo tackle by Avion Nelson.
And the handoff again, right straight ahead. But this time they don't get past that crashing linebacker coming through there. Amundsen, number 32, check that, number 36 was the running back. And that's Otero, Caleb Otero, picks up 1 yard, and that's it.
But Kenton Simmons is the guy with the tackle for the Lions. Through that line, saw that man coming up, and I think he might have lost a couple inches, Hank.
What was his name again?
Kenton Simmons.
Ken Simmons. All right. Third down and 5 yards to go. No gain. Handoff. No. Pass out to the outside, and it's incomplete. The Lions are saying they have been picked off the fumble
but that ball was on the ground. That was absolutely a forward pass. They're just celebrating like they should as they pounced on that ball right away to the far side, Hank, but it absolutely is Olathe East ball.
It will be their ball, but not there at midfield. They're going to have to take a punt now on a fourth down as that pass is ruled incomplete by the official on the far side.
Well, but it's not moving. They're not moving it back to the line of scrimmage.
They're talking. They have not moved it back to the line.
It's still where it's spotted at just the 49, 48-yard line. and the line of scrimmage is up at the 43.
The Lions.
They're leaving it right there. I'm
ball.
shocked, Hank. I thought for sure that was a forward pass. It sure did look like it to me.
Well, it did, and they're calling it a complete pass because they're putting the 4th down marker up. The offense stays in. Wait a minute.
Oh, no, they're moving it. That's exactly what I thought, Hank. They're moving it back to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be 4th and 7.
4th down and
6.
6 yards to go. 4th down and 6. A minute 48 to go first quarter. They're going for it here early. The big quarterback ran for a good gain on a play recently. He may be thinking about doing that once again because he's going to be a handful to pull down. He's got the ball. Throws the ball on a rifle shot up the middle, and it's complete. Complete pass right up the middle, and a big gainer it is. They put the ball down at the 28-yard line. Matt, that completion was a bullet pass. He's thrown those tonight, but that's the first one that's really been accurate.
Yeah, it was really nice and a great pickup because it was really down at about his thighs, but he had to reach down. But that receiver for East picked it up, and it was number 14, Hank, if you want to give us who that is.
Number 14 on that Olathe East team, and we'll pick those folks up much better now. Nick Elliott, the guy that caught that pass. First down and 10 yards to go. Quarterback takes the snap, hands it off, and over to the right side it goes, and no yardage there. The Lions are there to greet him en masse as he tries to turn the corner on the right side. Nothing there at second down. He loses a yard, and second down at 11 yards to go, Matt.
That's right, Hank. It was on the far side of the field. Really nothing there. Early on, and the Lions saw everything, and they kind of made him pay for that last play.
Second down and 11, but they're in dangerous territory, definitely knocking at the door inside the 30-yard line with a second down and 11. Handoff. Quarterback keeps
keeper.
The ball. He's going to run it, and he lowers his head and gets the ball to the 25-yard line. They pick up the yard that they lost. They pick up 3 more. Gain of 4, and it gets them third down and 7 yards to go now at the 25-yard line.
And Avion Nils is the man with the tackle, but boy, I tell you what, Avion is a very, very fast, lanky runner. He looked like a midget in there by that next to that quarterback, Austin Bergsom.
Yeah.
213 pounds, 6'1".
That's it. First quarter has come to an end, and a scoreless first quarter it is. I bet you both teams figured they'd have some points on the board by now. Again, Lawrence High School 0, Olathe East High School 0. We've played 1 quarter of football in the Lions season. We'll be back for quarter number 2 right after this 1-minute timeout.
Hi, this is Matt Llewellyn from 23rd Street Brewery.
And this is Cole Monty.
The biggest hitter in Lawrence High School football history.
Oh, whatever, Matt. But you know my favorite play is going to the 23rd Street Brewery.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I'm glad you like it.
You know I love coming to the 23rd Street Brewery after every game and enjoying the prime rib sandwich.
And I love seeing you there, but I love seeing everyone there too. So join Cole and everyone else at 23rd Street Brewery after the game or anytime. The 23rd Street Brewery, 23rd and Castle.
Great, Matt. As opposed to Hank.
He said he can't hear you, Hank. He can't hear you. You're not close enough to your mic.
Well, I don't. I can turn up the volume here. Test. Is that loud enough now? It's still low?
You said found.
All right. The ball game starts in the second quarter. The game starts the second quarter with the same situation, Olathe East with the football as it did at the start of this game. But this time, Olathe East has the ball at the 25-yard line of the Lions with a third down and 7 yards to go territory. It's definitely 4-down territory. And they won't need a 4th down because the running play to the right side, a hole was blown in that offense by that offensive line that time, Matt. The Lions are able to take him down finally by the defensive secondary down at the 17-yard line. But, boy, that was a big hole and opened wide open. I see number 73 is the blocker out there for this Olathe East team on that last play. That kid is John Jarbo, 6 foot, 269, and he knocked a Lion off the line. Second down. First down, rather. The quarterback runs it right up the middle. And this time his gain is stopped after a few yards down at the
Well, he didn't know where to go. He
line.
didn't know where to go, Hank. He was looking around, didn't know where to go, but then he saw a hole and he decided to go ahead and take it. And fortunately, Morris Ramirez was right there to pick up the garbage. Malik Morris Ramirez was right there and was able to bring him down after just a short gain, brings up 2nd down and 8.
And again, Austin Berggren has a good run, 2nd down, well, call it 7 yards to go, inside the 15-yard line. Here goes the handoff over the right side, this time to the running back, number 11, and he carries it down. Sage Borghese is the running back, only 5'6", 153 pounds, but he's a speedy guy. He picks up another yard is all, and it's 3rd down and 6. This is where the Lions have got to show some Lion ferocity and get in there and get them stopped. The ball's on the 13-yard line of LHS. It's 3rd down and 6, and again, definitely 4-down territory. Olathe East, the Hawks, are trying to score first. Early in the second quarter. Quarterback waits for the snap, takes it, rolls to the left side, and is hit and knocked down. He's going to have a 4th down to deal with. It'll be a 4th and short from about the 10-yard line, just outside the 10-yard line. 4th down, I said short. Actually, they mark it at the 11, and it's 4th down and 4 yards to go. So
and credit Jackson Wood with that tackle,
that
able
was
to
a hard
kind of
hit.
keep an eye on him and make sure he kept that quarterback in check, so only gain a yard. 4th down and 5.
So strange to look down on
They're
the side.
calling it 4.
That's 4th down and 4 yards to go. 9.5 to go in the first half. No score yet. First down is waiting if they can get to this one, and it's right straight ahead. Did he get enough for the first down?
It's going to be question
They're
mark.
going to have to question
It's all about that
this, but
spot,
it's a
Hank. The
fourth
Lions
down.
are saying they've
The
got
Lions think they've stopped him short of the first down. And the
I
way
bet they're
going
to measure. That's
dancing
pretty
about,
close.
well, they're going to take those chains out.
Oh, no, Lions ball.
Lions
ball,
stop him.
Hank.
Just shy of a first down by half a yard. The Lions stop on the inside the 10-yard line. Put some glitter around that one on your scorecard. That's at the 7-yard line. The Lions are able to come up with the big stop, as it looked like Olathe East was marching for a touchdown after a Lion turnover.
But, boy, the Lions got a long way to go, starting on the 8-yard line here, Hank, and 92 yards here.
You're going to have to go down and talk to that guy that runs the scoreboard, because he says it's the 7. So he's giving him a little less or a little more distance to travel. 93 yards from their goal line. The Lions want to get down there if they can here as soon as possible. Handoff right up the middle, and the handoff goes for a short gain, about 3 yards out to the 10-yard line. And the running back on that particular play, Matt.
Josh King.
And it was Mr. King doing the work out there. Josh King, a 6'1", 192-pound junior.
Josh King, the tailback again.
And he's back at tailback again to the left side of the quarterback. There's the handoff. Jules
he's got a hole
it to him, and he's got a good hole out over the 20. He gets to the 23-yard line. A great dash out there on that far sideline by the running back, and he did a super job on that one. And Josh King picks up the first down for the Lions in a territory where they sure didn't want to have to punt from back there. They'd be kicking out of the end zone. So now it is first down out at the 22-yard line. Jules Guard takes the snap, hands it off,
Josh
jumps
King
to the
again.
outside. Josh King turns the corner, gets past the 25, out to the 26, but a good heads-up tackle out here by the cornerback on this side for the Hawks. It's second down and 6 yards to go after a good pickup, even though a good defensive play was made. Again, Jules Guard quickly back into that quarterback slot. Lions going no huddle throughout the night. Here comes a long pass play down the far sideline.
Caught!
It's caught!
It's caught, Hank! Baylor Bowen! Baylor Bowen, the coach's son, comes up with a huge catch for the biggest catch of his young career for the Lions. big-time catch into Lion territory. Where are they putting that ball? On the 39-yard line.
Baylor Bowen gets that pass. I didn't think he had a chance. He caught it, and
Great
now
catch.
a handoff over
Great
the left
catch.
side, and a big pickup on that first down run after the big pass play is complete to Baylor Bowen. Bowen gets that touchdown, or almost would have had a touchdown if he could have landed square, but they had him wrapped up as he was catching it. I'm still not
I think
sure
we're
how
just
he
happy
did
he
it.
got that.
Here comes the pass to the outside, out at the 30-yard line.
First down.
To tackle, lowers his head and breaks down inside the 20 to about the 16, 17-yard line. First down there, move those chains again. Boy, the Lions are going like a racehorse here. Down the field, no huddle, quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Not a long count either, not passing along any plays in the cut. Now they look over to the sideline, take a quick break on a first down now and 10 at the 18-yard line. Once again, the Lions inside the 20. This time they want to put that ball over the goal line. Here comes the handoff, and a handoff tripped up, and just barely tripped up was the running back on that one.
Yeah, and that was Jaden Brittingham in the backfield, I believe.
Brittingham is the guy that ran that ball, but then was tripped as he went by the quarterback. I don't think they caught. He caught the
check
quarterback.
that was Braden Heck, the junior.
Oh, Braden Heck
was the guy who got tripped up that time for a 2-yard loss.
All right, Heck was the guy, and now we come with the quarterback, and to keep the ball, he runs it hard, clear down to the 10-yard line, almost enough for a first down. It's going to be third down and a yard for the Lions at the 10-yard line. He got back what was lost on that last play, about 2 yards, and 7 more, so a 9-yard pickup for the quarterback, Jules Guard. Now, it's third down and 3 at the 10. Quarterback back in the pocket. Going to look out, going to look, and fire the ball, and over the head. No, was it a catch?
Oh, no, it was over the head.
Over the head of the
you called it
intended
right,
receiver.
Hank.
Over the head in a very dark spot down there. They haven't turned on these lights on this end of the field down here. Somebody ought to tell them to do that because it's real dark in that end zone, Matt. Have you noticed that? Somebody better turn on those lights.
It's always challenging for us to see at this end of the field,
I'm
Hank.
serious.
You know that.
It's almost dark as can be in that end zone.
Osternick, the intended receiver on that play.
Now a fourth down.
Heck is still in. Braden Heck is still in at tailback.
Fourth down and 4, and a timeout is called. The Lions do want to talk this one over. They do not send in that field goal kicker you mentioned, but the 4th and 4. The ball.
Don't trust the biggest investment of your life to a part-time real estate agent. Trust the #1 team in Lee Summit and the entire state, the Rob Ellerman Team. The Rob Ellerman Team is the #1 real estate team in Missouri and number 12 nationally ranked in the U.S. with $1.5 billion in career sales. They are your real estate resource for buying or selling. They get you moving. Call anytime at 816-304-4434 or visit therobellermanteam.com. That's 816-304-4434 or anytime online. The Rob Ellerman Team, a proud supporter of Lee Summit Area High School Athletics.
When was the last time we played this long without a score?
I can't remember. Hank, it's never. I mean, in the time I've been doing it here with you.
Well, Matt, I was just thinking, this is one of the longest times we've watched a game together and called it on KLWN without seeing a score by either team.
I just don't remember it, Hank. And, you know, we're used to Lions getting off 7-0 almost every game
Yeah,
because they've always had a great running attack and always a big-time surprise.
Yeah.
And certainly in the last 3 or 4 years, that has been the case.
I think you've got some young guy jitters on both sides of the ball. Both teams have made mistakes. Now it's a 4th down and 4. The Lions are going for it with the senior quarterback, Jules Guard, going to throw the ball. No, he's going to run it. He's got the first down.
Touchdown!
Touchdown, Lions! Lawrence High scores first. 6:16 on that scoreboard clock, as the Lions took a quarter and a half to get it across, but they get it in the end zone for a first touchdown of the season. And it's the quarterback that did the job. Jules Guard took it in, and he did a super job with that one.
And I just don't – I think the defense was totally confused, and it really opened up a huge, huge hole. I don't think Jules Gard was touched all the way into the end zone.
Here comes the snap. The kick is up, and the ball is
Perfect.
right through there. Perfect in the home side of the Lions, right over here with us in the press box. Oh, they are all cheering. 7-zip. The Lions lead it back after this timeout.
Hi, this is Matt Llewellyn from 23rd Street Brewery.
And this is Cole Mondi.
The biggest hitter in Lawrence High School football history.
Oh, whatever, Matt. But you know my favorite play is going to the 23rd Street Brewery.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I'm glad you like it.
You know I love coming to the 23rd Street Brewery after every game and enjoying the prime rib sandwich.
And I love seeing you there, but I love seeing everyone there too. So join Cole and everyone else at 23rd Street Brewery after the game or anytime. The 23rd Street Brewery, 23rd and Castle.
The Lions will be back on defense as that new kicker of theirs. We had a great kicker last year and in his junior season, but now we've got a new one out there, and that young man can truly boot that football away, can't he? It's Grant Glasgow. We'll watch him kick it all year long. Now, Lawrence High School goes back on defense. Can they continue to hold out the Olathe East team? This game is brought to you by the 23rd Street Brewery. The reason I know that, Matt, is because their little poster sign there is right in the way of my view of the game. So,
is that the problem, Hank? Really?
No, it's not really the problem. The problem is that it's getting dark out there on that field, and it doesn't have nearly the light it needs. Lawrence High School back on defense now. Olathe East trailing for the first time in this ball game as they have the ball stuffed down their throat at the goal line by the quarterback, and now they run the football, trying to get out of deep in their own territory. At the 20, it's pickup of 3 yards. It'll be second down and 7 yards to go at the 23-yard line.
And again, they're going right over Lance Bassett, and Lance Bassett is just a beast, 6'3", 270-pound junior. He is the new principal's son, so he is a new kid here to Lawrence High, and boy, we sure are happy we have him.
Big guy. Second down, 7 yards to go. The quarterback takes that snap 5 yards deep, keeps the football after a good fake, and has a good gain for a first down out to the 32-yard line, maybe the 33. 5:25 left to go, and the clock runs here in this first half of play. Lions do lead it now, 7-0 over Olathe East, but Olathe East, a couple of quick plays and quick hitters by the quarterback. On a fake and then a run to the outside.
And a great fake, Hank. It had me confused and had all the Lions defense confused too. But fortunately, Zach Avery and Evan Bannister were not confused because they wrapped him up.
I thought he caught it. I thought that he had handed it off, rather. Now the quarterback fakes a pass and then tries to run, but there's no way. No, confusing the Lions twice in a row on that one as the quarterback is tackled for a loss. And who got back there?
Avion Nelson. So Avion Nelson is the guy they call the Hawk. That's what Clint Bowen told me before the season even started. That's the plan for Avion. He is going to make sure he's watching everything going on in the field. And if there's a tackle to be made, he's the guy to be making it.
And he lost 5 yards on that play. He was going to try to fake that pass and then step back in the backfield a few yards further. By the way, he got tackled before he could even cock his arm up, and it's second down and 15 yards to go. Loss of 5. Now back in the pass, and the quarterback, threw it right into
custom-made interception, and that did not happen. It was right in the hands of.
Well, he got hit with the ball so hard it knocked him down, Matt.
Kenton Simmons. It was right in his hands. Kenton's going to play
got
a
it
big
right
role.
off the hands of
but
the
that's why
quarterback.
he's on defense, Hank, because he can't catch the ball.
Well, you know what? It bounced clear off of him, but it hit him about 10 yards from the quarterback right in the chest and bounced backwards. The ball did, and so did the Lion who had it bounce off of him. 3rd down and 15 yards to go. Lawrence High School with 4:06 to go in this first half of play, leading 7-0, trying to keep the Hawks out of the end zone. Back in the pocket, quarterback on a 4th down, 3rd down and long, throws the ball long, downfield, and it's incomplete. If that ball had been thrown a couple of yards shorter, it would have been a completion and a big one, but it's an incomplete pass. The intended receiver was number 3, Nick Carlson, the wide receiver on that side, and the Lions now will set back and get a punt, as the ball is going to be on a 4th down situation back at the 28-yard line, 4th down, 15. The Lions will be with their punt return team, one single returner back down here deep, standing just outside of his 35-yard line. And back
Sam
deep,
Cito down there.
All right. Cito is the return guy. High snap to the punter. He goes up and gets it, and this time gets a pretty good punt away. Cito's got it at the 35, up to the 40, 45, and almost to midfield. Nice return by Cito. He caught that ball, taking a step forward, and Cito bounces that ball off of a couple of tacklers and gets it to the 49 in Lions territory still. They'll have a play here coming up to try to get it into the Hawks territory. First down at the 49, their own. Lawrence leads it 7-0 with, 3:49 to go here in this first half of play.
Baylor Bowen, the wide out. Josh King in tailback.
There's the snap back to the quarterback.
Keeper.
Keeps the ball, and he runs hard over that right side, still turning his legs. Turns backwards and gets 3 more yards. And it's going to be... All right.
We're back here. Big pickup by Jules.
We're not on. Well, we apparently cut off for just a moment. We're back once again here on the broadcast, and Lawrence High School has just picked up a first down plus a yard, and have moved
2 yards
the ball
by Jules Guard.
Jules Guard with 2 runs. Now out to the outside on a handoff to the 30. Down inside the 30, close to the 25-yard line. The Lions have another first down, and Lawrence High School is moving that football, running it up the middle on a couple, and then to the outside for a big gain. Who got that?
That was a
one?
handoff directly back to Josh King.
All right, and Josh got that good
16-yard
run.
pickup for another Lion first down.
Lawrence High School on the move. First down at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Quarterback stands in the pocket, wants to throw it, steps out of the pocket, over to the left, throws the ball.
Chance!
And it just is dropped, and a wide open Lawrence receiver.
Oh, Chance Wilkerson had it wide open, custom made. There is no question that Chance saw that end zone because he was steps away from it, and that ball just went in and out of his hands. His hands, they had to put butter on those things. Get that guy a pair of nice sticky gloves,
get him some
and
sticky
that would have been
gloves,
7 points, and it should have been 7 points.
Matt'll come down and put it on for him. Here comes the quarterback again, going to throw the ball for that end zone.
Got it!
Field, and he caught it this time. Touchdown!
Baylor Bowen comes up again with a big reception. 25-yard for a touchdown, Baylor Bowen.
Wide on the money. He had to go up high to get it, but he stretched out and made that catch over his head. Both hands beautifully thrown over the top of the defender, and Baylor Bowen has got number 2 for this season, and his quarterback has thrown his second touchdown pass. Extra point coming up right now with an extra point kicker that has certainly kicked a lot of balls long distances in practices, and on the kickoffs here tonight, now comes his second chance at an extra point. And the ball goes down, and the kick is up, and it is good.
Perfect.
The Lions 14 and
High school sports fans, Trent Green here, and when I want the latest...
Hi, this is Matt Llewellyn from 23rd Street Brewery.
And this is Cole Mondi.
The biggest hitter in Lawrence High School football history.
Oh, whatever, Matt. But you know, my favorite play is going to the 23rd Street Brewery.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I'm glad you like it.
You know I love coming to the 23rd Street Brewery after every game and enjoying the prime rib sandwich.
And I love seeing you there, but I love seeing everyone there too. So join Cole and everyone else at 23rd Street Brewery after the game or anytime. The 23rd Street Brewery, 23rd and Castle.
Lions players that have had injuries in this first half of play so far, and this report on injuries is brought to you by Advent Health Medical Group Primary Care, formerly Family Medicine Associates. Whether you need a school physical, ongoing care for a chronic condition, or anything in between, the primary care at Lawrence team will take great care of you. Visit that team online at adventhealthkc.com/primary care. Now the kickoff after the Lions touchdown, their second of the ball game. 2:26 left for the Hawks to try to get on the board. Here's the advance. There's the boot. It's been in the end zone twice before, and it is again. Third straight kick into the end zone. Now, his leg was a yard weaker on that. He was only about 2 yards deep this time. Before that, he was 4 or 5 yards deep.
Oh, they're bringing it back, though, for some reason. Let's see what happens.
Must have had an offside.
That's going to be 5 yards offsides by the Lions, so he's going to either have to kick it a little bit stronger, and he's got the leg. He was kicking it from this distance before.
Well, no, he's going back to the 40, unless they walk off from there. Yeah, they will. They mark it back to the 35.
But I tell you, I guarantee he's going to kick it in the end zone again. I just know he can. Let's see what he does with this one.
Well, if he'd kicked this one, the one previously from the 35, it would have been a little bit short of the end zone. Let's watch what happens here as the kicker had his pace going up to that football to kick it, outdistanced by one of the guys on the line there. Now here's the kick, and it's going back and back.
In the end zone again.
His back foot was in that end zone, and he gets a 5-yard penalty, putting him back at the 35, and still boots it into the end zone for no chance to run it back.
I wish I could have bet on that one. What did I say? I guaranteed that one.
You guaranteed it, and again, once again, Matt has won his bet. Now, I'm not sure if he bet himself or had real money riding on that one with somebody perhaps out there watching the game tonight, but we don't announce that here on the radio. Lawrence High School has the lead, 14-0. We are 2 minutes and 26 seconds away from the halftime of the game season starter. The game that's the season starter, and the Hawks quarterback has continued to try to move that ball and has had successful plays throughout the first half. He just hasn't been able to combine them, and there have been a couple of mistakes in between the successful plays. This is a short gain on a running play on the first down call from the 20. That takes it out to the 22, not quite a 2-yard pickup. 2 second down and call it 9 yards to go, and a timeout is whistled on the field. Did the Lions call that? No, the Hawks called that one. Takes them down to 2 timeouts.
Don't trust the biggest investment of your life to a part-time real estate agent. Trust the #1 team in Lee Summit and the entire state, the Rob Ellerman Team. The Rob Ellerman Team is the #1 real estate team in Missouri and number 12 nationally ranked in the U.S. with $1.5 billion in career sales. They are your real estate resource for buying or selling. They get you moving. Call anytime at 816-304-4434 or visit therobellermanteam.com. That's 816-304-4434 or anytime online. The Rob Ellerman Team, a proud supporter of Lee Summit Area High School athletics.
Plays, but at the same time,
and Baylor really just 2, but they've been big ones.
No matter what your goals are. Competing at the next level, participating in a local 5K, or leading your team to state. The Sports Medicine Center at Children's Mercy is here to provide comprehensive 360-degree care for student athletes. Performance training, injury prevention, rehab services, nutrition, mental wellness, surgery, and more. It's not just about the next goal or the one after that. It's about supporting a lifetime of sport and helping every student athlete play healthy.
Hi, this is Matt Llewellyn from 23rd Street Brewery.
And this is Cole Mondi.
The biggest hitter in Lawrence High School football history.
Oh, whatever, Matt. But you know, my favorite play is going to the 23rd Street Brewery.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I'm glad you like it.
You know I love coming to the 23rd Street Brewery after every game and enjoying the prime rib sandwich.
And I love seeing you there, but I love seeing everyone there too. So join Cole and everyone else at 23rd Street Brewery after the game or anytime. The 23rd Street Brewery, 23rd and Castle.
For more than 20 years, Family Medicine Associates has been providing expert-friendly primary care in Lawrence. Beginning this fall, a new affiliation with Advent Health, the region's premier faith-based health system, marks the start of many more decades of caring for the Lawrence community. With a whole-person approach to health and wellness, the providers at Advent Health Medical Group Primary Care at Lawrence are here when you need care. For details, visit adventhealthkc.com/primary care.
Don't trust the biggest investment of your life to a part-time real estate agent. Trust the #1 team in Lee Summit and the entire state, the Rob Ellerman Team. The Rob Ellerman Team is the #1 real estate team in Missouri and number 12 nationally ranked in the U.S. with $1.5 billion in career sales. They are your real estate resource for buying or selling. They get you moving. Call anytime at 816-304-4434 or visit therobellermanteam.com. That's 816-304-4434 or anytime online. The Rob Ellerman Team, a proud supporter of Lee Summit Area High School Athletics. Sigler Pharmacy Health Update. With flu season upon us during the COVID-19 pandemic, it's doubly important to lessen the risk for getting the flu by scheduling a flu vaccination. In a typical year, flu season occurs from fall to early spring. The symptoms that come with the flu can keep you bedridden for a week or more. Prevention is key, and getting an annual flu vaccine is the best way to help protect you against flu. Schedule your flu vaccination online at SiglerPharmacy.com. Sigler Pharmacy cares about you. Hey Lawrence fans, Meritrust Credit Union is proud to support Lawrence High School sports and be a part of this great community. You can experience the credit union difference through the way they're passionate about providing student athletes and our community with the resources needed to make the best financial plays. No matter where you are on your financial journey, Meritrust can help you conquer each milestone ahead and help you feel financially fearless. Visit meritrustcu.org to learn more. It's game time, Lawrence. Let's go!
Kurt Gieser State Farm Agency understands the importance of being a member in the Lawrence community and supporting local. They also understand the importance of supporting you in Lawrence, whether it's through the peace of mind you get with insurance or helping you with any financial questions or needs. Just like this high school broadcast, Kurt Gieser State Farm Agency will tackle any issues you need covered. Give Kurt and his team a call at 785-843-0003 or visit them online at www.kurtinsures.com.
No matter what your goals are. Competing at the next level, participating in a local 5K, or leading your team to state. The Sports Medicine Center at Children's Mercy is here to provide comprehensive 360-degree care for student athletes. Performance training, injury prevention, rehab services, nutrition, mental wellness, surgery, and more. It's not just about the next goal or the one after that. It's about supporting a lifetime of sport and helping every student athlete play healthy.
High school sports fans, Trent Green here, and when I want the latest scores and news, there's only one place I go, 810varsity.com. Live scores, features, brackets, and even watch games live on the laptop, phone, or mobile device. Watch the Lee Summit, Blue Springs, and Park Hill schools, Blue Valleys, Olathe, Rockhurst, Miege, Lansing. The list goes on into Missouri and Kansas. And playoff broadcasts too, plus top 25, awards, and more. Check it out now, Kansas City's home for high school sports, 810varsity.com.
Hi, this is Matt Llewellyn from 23rd Street Brewery.
And this is Cole Mondi.
The biggest hitter in Lawrence High School football history.
Oh, whatever, Matt. But you know, my favorite play is going to the 23rd Street Brewery.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I'm glad you like it.
You know I love coming to the 23rd Street Brewery after every game and enjoying the prime rib sandwich.
And I love seeing you there, but I love seeing everyone there too. So join Cole and everyone else at 23rd Street Brewery after the game or anytime. The 23rd Street Brewery, 23rd and Castle.
For more than 20 years, Family Medicine Associates has been providing expert-friendly primary care in Lawrence. Beginning this fall, a new affiliation with Advent Health, the region's premier faith-based health system, marks the start of many more decades of caring for the Lawrence community. With a whole-person approach to health and wellness, the providers at Advent Health Medical Group Primary Care at Lawrence are here when you need care. For details, visit adventhealthkc.com/primary care.
Don't trust the biggest investment of your life to a part-time real estate agent. Trust the #1 team in Lee Summit and the entire state, the Rob Ellerman Team. The Rob Ellerman Team is the #1 real estate team in Missouri and number 12 nationally ranked in the U.S. with $1.5 billion in career sales. They are your real estate resource for buying or selling. They get you moving. Call anytime at 816-304-4434 or visit therobellermanteam.com. That's 816-304-4434 or anytime online. The Rob Ellerman Team, a proud supporter of Lee Summit area high school athletics. Sigler Pharmacy Health Update. With flu season upon us during the COVID-19 pandemic, it's doubly important to lessen the risk for getting the flu by scheduling a flu vaccination. In a typical year, flu season occurs from fall to early spring. The symptoms that come with the flu can keep you bedridden for a week or more. Prevention is key, and getting an annual flu vaccine is the best way to help protect you against flu. Schedule your flu vaccination online at SiglerPharmacy.com. Sigler Pharmacy cares about you. Hey Lawrence fans, Meritrust Credit Union is proud to support Lawrence High School sports and be a part of this great community. You can experience the credit union difference through the way they're passionate about providing student athletes and our community with the resources needed to make the best financial plays. No matter where you are on your financial journey, Meritrust can help you conquer each milestone ahead and help you feel financially fearless. Visit meritrustcu.org to learn more. It's game time, Lawrence. Let's go!
Kurt Gieser State Farm Agency understands the importance of being a member in the Lawrence community and supporting local. They also understand the importance of supporting you in Lawrence, whether it's through the peace of mind you get with insurance or helping you with any financial questions or needs. Just like this high school broadcast, Kurt Gieser State Farm Agency will tackle any issues you need covered. Give Kurt and his team a call at 785-843-0003 or visit them online at www.kurtinsures.com.
No matter what
High school sports fans, Trent Green here, and when I want the latest scores and news, there's only one place I go, 810varsity.com. Live scores, features, brackets, and even watch games live on the laptop, phone, or mobile device. Watch the Lee Summit, Blue Springs, and Park Hill schools, Blue Valleys, Olathe, Rockhurst, Miege, Lansing. The list goes on and on into Missouri and Kansas. And playoff broadcasts too, plus top 25, awards, and more. Check it out now, Kansas City's home for high school sports, 810varsity.com.
Hi, this is Matt Llewellyn from 23rd Street Brewery.
And this is Cole Mondi.
The biggest hitter in Lawrence High School football history.
Oh, whatever, Matt. But you know my favorite play is going to the 23rd Street Brewery.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I'm glad you like it.
You know I love coming to the 23rd Street Brewery after every game and enjoying the prime rib sandwich.
And I love seeing you there, but I love seeing everyone there too. So join Cole and everyone else at 23rd Street Brewery after the game or anytime. The 23rd Street Brewery, 23rd and Castle.
For more than 20 years, Family Medicine Associates has been providing expert-friendly primary care in Lawrence. Beginning this fall, a new affiliation with Advent Health, the region's premier faith-based health system, marks the start of many more decades of caring for the Lawrence community. With a whole-person approach to health and wellness, the providers at Advent Health Medical Group Primary Care at Lawrence are here when you need care. For details, visit adventhealthkc.com/primary care.
Don't trust the biggest investment of your life to a part-time real estate agent. Trust the #1 team in Lee Summit and the entire state, the Rob Ellerman Team. The Rob Ellerman Team is the #1 real estate team in Missouri and number 12 nationally ranked in the U.S. with $1.5 billion in career sales. They are your real estate resource for buying or selling. They get you moving. Call anytime at 816-304-4434 or visit therobellermanteam.com. That's 816-304-4434 or anytime online. The Rob Ellerman Team, a proud supporter of Lee Summit Area High School Athletics. Sigler Pharmacy Health Update. With flu season upon us during the COVID-19 pandemic, it's doubly important to lessen the risk for getting the flu by scheduling a flu vaccination. In a typical year, flu season occurs from fall to early spring. The symptoms that come with the flu can keep you bedridden for a week or more. Prevention is key, and getting an annual flu vaccine is the best way to help protect you against flu. Schedule your flu vaccination online at SiglerPharmacy.com. Sigler Pharmacy cares about you. Hey Lawrence fans, Meritrust Credit Union is proud to support Lawrence High School sports and be a part of this great community. You can experience the credit union difference through the way they're passionate about providing student athletes and our community with the resources needed to make the best financial plays. No matter where you are on your financial journey, Meritrust can help you conquer each milestone ahead and help you feel financially fearless. Visit meritrustcu.org to learn more. It's game time, Lawrence. Let's go!
Kurt Gieser State Farm Agency understands the importance of being a member in the Lawrence community and supporting local. They also understand the importance of supporting you in Lawrence, whether it's through the peace of mind you get with insurance or helping you with any financial questions or needs. Just like this high school broadcast, Kurt Gieser State Farm Agency will tackle any issues you need covered. Give Kurt and his team a call at 785-843-0003 or visit them online at www.kurtinsures.com.
Competing at the next level? Participating in a local 5K? Or leading your team to state? The Sports Medicine Center at Children's Mercy is here to provide comprehensive 360-degree care for student athletes. Performance training, injury prevention, rehab services, nutrition, mental wellness, surgery, and more. It's not just about the next goal or the one after that. It's about supporting a lifetime of sport and helping every student athlete play healthy.
High school sports fans, Trent Green here, and when I want the latest scores and news, there's only one place I go, 810varsity.com. Live scores, features, brackets, and even watch games live on the laptop, phone, or mobile device. Watch the Lee Summit, Blue Springs, and Park Hill schools, Blue Valleys, Olathe, Rockhurst, Miege, Lansing. The list goes on and on into Missouri and Kansas. And playoff broadcasts too, plus top 25, awards, and more. Check it out now, Kansas City's home for high school sports, 810varsity.com.
Hi, this is Matt Llewellyn from 23rd Street Brewery.
And this is Cole Mondi.
The biggest hitter in Lawrence High School football history.
Oh, whatever, Matt. But you know, my favorite play is going to the 23rd Street Brewery.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I'm glad you like it.
You know I love coming to the 23rd Street Brewery after every game and enjoying the prime rib sandwich.
And I love seeing you there, but I love seeing everyone there too. So join Cole and everyone else at 23rd Street Brewery after the game or anytime. The 23rd Street Brewery, 23rd and Castle. Hi, this is Matt Llewellyn from 23rd Street Brewery.
And this is Cole Mondi.
The biggest hitter in Lawrence High School football history.
Oh, whatever, Matt. But you know my favorite play is going to the 23rd Street Brewery.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I'm glad you like it.
You know I love coming to the 23rd Street Brewery after every game and enjoying the prime rib sandwich.
And I love seeing you there, but I love seeing everyone there too. So join Cole and everyone else at 23rd Street Brewery after the game or anytime. The 23rd Street Brewery, 23rd and Castle.
Job by Curvin. Curvin dropped one earlier tonight, so he wanted it back, and he sure got it back that time for a big-time first down.
He went up high for it. Curvin is the senior Heck brother. Good catch.
One of the Heck boys. I love calling that Heck name.
Well, my friend and teammate Steve Heck was an all.
The other Heck brother, Braden Heck, is coming in at tailback.
He's number 32.
That is correct. He's got it. Throw it to Braden. Braden the target on the far side and gains up. Nice catch on the run. Nice throw. Picks up only about 4 yards, though, on second down. That's going to bring up third down and call it a very long 6.
And it's a 4-down territory situation for the Lions. They're burning clock, too.
You say that, Hank, but I'll tell you, I think that Grant Glasgow can make a field goal from this distance.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We saw him do it in the pregame. I think he can do it, and we'll just see what happens. Now, let it go back to the station, and you're listening to Lawrence High School football, brought to you by one of our great sponsors and my doctor, Advent Health Medical Group here in Lawrence, formerly the Primary Care, the Family Medicine Associates. You're listening to Lawrence High School football on 1320 KLWN. Just make this a 30-second, please.
30-second only.
Hi, this is Matt Llewellyn from 23rd Street Brewery.
And this is Cole Mondi.
The biggest hitter in Lawrence High School football history.
Oh, whatever, Matt. But you know my favorite play is going to the 23rd Street Brewery.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I'm glad you like it.
You know I love coming to the 23rd Street Brewery after every game and enjoying the prime rib sandwich.
And I love seeing you there, but I love seeing everyone there too. So join Cole and everyone else at 23rd Street Brewery after the game or anytime. The 23rd Street Brewery, 23rd and Castle.
Receiver, and Baylor got up and caught it, but had it in his hands, but he was absolutely knocked out and down by the defenders from Olathe East.
But again, the bottom line on that is hard defense, hard-nosed defense took that pass away from the Lions. Now the Lions do have that decision to make. They're going to go for it or they're going to kick a field goal. Looks like
they're going to go for it.
Go for it.
Which I'm a little surprised at with the ball on 31-yard line. Here we go. Truman Julesgaard looking to pass. He's under a lot of pressure. He's has a man, but incomplete pass.
Ooh, that's
intended for Kean Crawford, and he was well defended. But if Kean would have been able to get to that ball, but that ball was not. It was just a little bit too far out of his reach.
That's the first time the Lions have turned it over on downs tonight. By the way, don't wait till you get sick to schedule a doctor's appointment, folks. Advent Health Medical Group. You started talking about them a minute ago, Matt. Primary Care folks here in Lawrence, formerly Family Medicine Associates, offers wellness checks, screenings, other preventative care, and learn more about AdventHealthKC.com/primary care. AdventHealthKC.com/primary care. They'll take good care of it.
But right here in Lawrence, and Dr. Sever has been my doctor ever since I've moved back to town, and I just absolutely love Dr. Sever. He's a great man. And they're looking for players. They're one player short. They say, hey, I need a lineman. Get up here for the Olathe East Hawks, and hand off quickly and hit hard but that running back is able to stay on his feet and then brought down just after gaining a yard. And how he was able to stay on his feet is a mystery, Hank. That was a big hit.
Yep.
Nick
Very
Carlson was the running back, and Nick has been the running back most of this game, but that was a big hit, and you would think that he is going to be a little sore, but he was able to stay on his feet and keep going.
But the Lions hitter was one of the small guys from the defensive secondary, and they've been the guys laying on those hardest hits tonight. Gain of only one, though.
And they have started, I think they figured out they need to stay away from Lance Bassett because they are coming to this side of the field away from Lance Bassett. This time they go to Lance's side, up to the far side, and who gets him down? Lance Bassett right at the line of scrimmage, but there is a flag in the backfield. Let's see what happens with this call.
I think it may be against Olathe because they're signaling it in the defensive secondary. It wasn't a pass play, so it's not interference. It may be an illegal block. Let's see what they say. The Lions looking at the officials talking.
Right. They've gotten no indication here what it is yet in any way. That they're still talking, but the White Hat's moving away, and let's see what he's got. What the call is.
Personal foul against
the Lions. Holy
cow. Wait a minute. Both ways. Both ways. It's on them. No, excuse me. They signaled that it was against the Lions, and it was actually against Olathe East. So the penalty goes against Olathe East, not against the Lions. The official signaled the wrong team for the penalty.
But let's see here. They're not moving the ball.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, there they are now.
They picked it up and headed downfield toward that Lawrence High goal line.
So very, very costly penalty with 45 seconds to go here. Lions lead at 21-0 in the third quarter.
Lawrence High School has led throughout this game.
Didn't
get a touchdown, though, till the second quarter.
Down, and let's call it 35 yards or 25 yards. Ball clock is running. 40 seconds now on it and rolling. Man in motion for the Hawks. Move the other side of the line. High snap. Bergman has it. Pass has to a man wide open at the 20. 25, not quite the 30-yard line. That's going to be 11 yards shy of the first down. That's going to bring up fourth down now, and probably 11 or 12. Oh, no, no, it's not as deep as I thought. Third down and probably 14 yards to go.
Yeah. Third down and a long 14. Lawrence High School, though, did give up a big chunk of that on that last play. They gave up 10 yards of it. They're going to let time run out.
So that is going to be the end of the third quarter here at Lawrence High School Football Stadium. We've got a Lion lead 21-0. Let's see if you can hold on to it in that fourth quarter, Hank. You're listening to Lawrence High School Football, brought to you by 23rd Street Brewery, Advent Health, and powered by the Lawrence Shirt Factory.
Don't trust the biggest investment of your life to a part-time real estate agent. Trust the #1 team in Lee Summit and the entire state, the Rob Ellerman Team. The Rob Ellerman Team is the #1 real estate team in Missouri and number 12 nationally ranked in the U.S. with $1.5 billion in career sales. They are your real estate resource for buying or selling. They get you moving. Call anytime at 816-304-4434 or visit therobellermanteam.com. That's 816-304-4434 or anytime online. The Rob Ellerman Team, a proud supporter of Lee Summit Area High School Athletics.
Last year, but we haven't talked about him at all. We talked about the radio station, but not 810 Varsity. 810 Varsity has been our great live stream partner for the last 2 years. They were here with us last year. They're here again tonight. Hopefully you're watching this game and simulcast with Hank and I and live on 810 Varsity. I know we've got it going on out at the brewery tonight so that people can enjoy Lawrence High football out at the brewery.
Well, they enjoyed your call there in the third quarter. May I take it back over for the fourth?
You got it, Hank, right now. I'll be your spotter. How about that?
Let's go defense. Third down and 14. I definitely need one. Back in the pocket. Quarterback throwing. Now has to roll out of the pocket. Throws it short.
Oh,
and
my
incomplete.
goodness.
Right into the arms of the intended receiver. And that young man had it fall flat out of his hand.
Joe Zinn had it right in his hands. and it was in and out of his hands, and he wishes he could have that ball back because that would have absolutely been a first down, and he might have made some yards because I didn't see anybody. There didn't seem like there was anybody around him.
He was so embarrassed.
But let me tell you, the key on that play there is that Lance Bassett was in that backfield chasing that quarterback, and the quarterback's a big boy, but he absolutely did not want to get tackled by Lance.
And he didn't want to get that ball intercepted, so he threw it away from the Lion in his defensive position. There's the catch of the punt, and the punt caught at about the 44, and going forward with it for about 5 yards up to the 39-yard or the 49-yard line.
Sam Cito, and then Sam was just pile drive by. He was stopped early by a couple of Hawks, and then a couple more piled on, and so you would think that Sam might be a little sore after that one.
Well, Sam Cito also is going to be down there, say, at the 47, not the 49. I thought he'd made it to the near midfield. Not so. Start of the fourth quarter, the Lions lead it 21-0, on their way perhaps to an opening season victory, as they hold on offensively now to that football and would like to keep it down on the ground and run that clock. But a no-gain play. Almost none of those tonight for this Lions offense. But the offense that time on a running play to the right could not pick up any yardage.
That was Braden Heck on that carry, and they're going to give him maybe a half a yard, but that's it.
I mentioned one of the Hecks of history in Lawrence, and that's Steve Heck. Longtime Lawrence dentist, died way too young. Great guy, and played in that 64 state championship team. Here come the Lions defensively. Oh my.
Pass.
That time
Jules
the
Guard
Lions drop it.
That's right. He had a man who
Number 13, Dom Ostronic. Ostronic, a junior.
Yep.
Lawrence High School with the same kind of drop we saw in that last pass to the by the opposition on this one.
And Ostronic's had a bit of a rough game. He has been one of our receivers who's missed a couple tonight. But that would have been a very, very hard catch to hold on to.
Yes, it would have.
It was right at his ankles. Jules Guard again in the shotgun.
Back in the pocket. There he goes, throwing the ball downfield. Complete! And down to the 35, 30, breaks the tackle, 25, down to the 22-yard line. A great catch, and then a run after that for a bunch more yardage.
And you know who it was, Hank, right?
Tell me who it was.
Baylor Bowen. When we've needed a big play, it's been Baylor tonight.
Touchdown and a 43-yard pass. Now that one. Here comes the handoff and a touchdown.
It's the Heck Boys strike again.
There you
go.
The
Heck Boys strike in Lawrence High School. You love to see that. I wish I could see Dad, because you know Dad is jumping up and down out there. I'm looking for him in the crowd, but I don't see him.
Well, the Hecks are all jumping up and down right now as the senior Heck, right?
That's right. That was yes. And that was a quick little handoff. You love to see that. No, that was the junior, Braden Heck.
Oh, that was Braden.
Yes, number
Braden
32.
makes the touchdown. He gets to kind of have it over his big brother now at breakfast tomorrow. Here comes the kick for the extra point. There's the snap. Oh, a high snap, but he gets it down. And that kick is up and good. Wow, great kick after
and just like that, another touchdown. Lions are up 28-0 with 10:47 to go, Hank.
Yeah, there you go.
No matter what your goals are, competing at the next level, participating in a local 5K, or leading your team to state, the Sports Medicine Center at Children's Mercy is here to provide comprehensive 360-degree care for student athletes. Performance training, injury prevention, rehab services, nutrition, mental wellness, surgery, and more. It's not just about the next goal or the one after that. It's about supporting a lifetime of sport and helping every student athlete play healthy.
one time for sure the Lions have had 2 or 3 times tonight where you thought they were about ready to give up a score and turn right around and get a touchdown themselves, and that's what happened there. Here's the kickoff back to the end zone once again. We go with that long kickoff that was made on that kickoff from the Lions. Downfield, a new kicker for the Lions this year, and that guy, Grant Glasgow, is going to be a good one.
Well, I had to run down quick and talk to my buddy Matt Tate down there to get my stats because I wasn't able to add quick enough. But we talked about Baylor Bowen getting a 28-yard pass reception strike from Truman Julesgaard, and then quick turnaround, give the ball to the junior Braden Heck for a 24-yard TD for the Lions to make the score 28-0. Lions are up.
Now 10:47 to go here in this ball game. The Lions do have a commanding lead. You may have been checking on it, but earlier in this evening, Free State High School had a 28-7 lead over their Shawnee Mission Northwest opponent, and that Northwest team's supposed to be one of the good ones. So they had a good lead over their opponent, Shawnee Mission Northwest, on the road tonight. The Firebirds getting their season started. This year, they don't have any inexperienced players like this team does from Lawrence High School. Last year they had real tough season because of so many players who were hurt, and the COVID thing was a mess with everybody and all the rest. But this year they've got a lot of players back that are really obviously turning it on as they had a big lead early in that ball game. Now Lawrence goes back to defense. There's the snap back to their quarterback. The senior runs out of the pocket, tries to, bumps into his own blocker. Now he's way downfield, and it's complete to midfield down to 40. Clear down inside the 35 and knocked out of bounds over there on that far side of the field. Boy, the Lions almost had that senior quarterback for a loss, and then he gets away a long pass.
Oh, yeah, Lance Bassett was all over him, and he was running and almost could have got him, wanted him bad.
Their scorecard. They're spotting. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Almost got it.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Hank.
No, I need their program, their lineup. We got it cut off. There we go. Now we're ready. We just had somebody break in with Fox Sports for a moment. Excuse me just a second, Matt. I'm sorry. You were going to tell us about that, and I was asking for the program.
You keep going, Hank.
All right, there we go. Pass down the sidelines. It's incomplete. What I was going to say was the Lions almost had that guy chase clear out of the backfield and running for his life. He threw the ball on the run, he did, and he came up with a big gain. Clear down to the 37-yard line. Now an incomplete pass on first down, and it's second down and 10. Go ahead,
What
Matt.
I was going to say, Hank, is that play confused the Lions because at the very last second, it was an empty backfield. They took the running back and put him up as a wide receiver, and so they sent everybody that time, and the quarterback was really on his own, and Lance Bassett was after him, but he was able to make that catch way downfield.
And there we go with the quarterback again, getting chased out of the pocket. Now he heaves the ball downfield again, and
way out of bounds. He wanted nothing. He didn't want any of those Lions defenders. They'd got three guys after him, and he would have been pounded.
We got a penalty against the Lions coming up here. I'm not sure what this is, but the guy with the white hat pointed at the Lions football team and said penalty time. The quarterback had just thrown a long, incomplete pass. Wait a minute.
And we just found out that Lawrence won in the soccer tonight against Olathe North 3-1.
3-1 with the soccer win for the Lions. No, there was no penalty. No penalty. Now we have a third down and 10. Third down and 10, and again, Bergeron hands it off right up the middle, and this time a big gainer. This one's almost good for the first down, and I'm sure with the trailing score of 28-0, Olathe will go for a no, they got the first down. Moved the chains. They got 10. They needed 11, or they needed 10. They got 11, and it's first down now at the 26-yard line. Lawrence High School's held them out of the end zone all night with this young defense, playing hard and playing smart. And even though some mistakes have been made, they played them right down to it, including at the goal line. There's another incomplete pass, not because the quarterback didn't put it right on the money, but because the player couldn't catch it.
Jalen Grace, it was in and out of his hands.
It went right through his arms, and it's second down and 10. And we've seen that happen for both teams, but about twice as many times for Olathe East as it has for your Lions. Lawrence High School will have a now second down, 10-yard situation to face on defense. You're thinking pass all the way as Bergeron's taking him downfield. He did have one big running play in that list of plays that got him to this point on the field at the 27. Now another pass over the middle, right in the belly button of the running back, and he has got it, that ball inside the 10, down to the 5. The Lions stopped him the last time they got inside the 10-yard line. 9:03 on the clock down there. As the evening ticks along, this team from Olathe East, even though they're down 4 touchdowns, is not giving up a bit.
No, they aren't. They're still fighting, and Jalen Grace wanted that one back. And Jalen was, he was the one who dropped the pass this play ago. They called his number again, and this time he caught it and came up big.
Came up with a big one, and it's first and goal at the 5-yard line. First and goal for the Hawks. Handoff right straight ahead. Oh, and that guy is still running hard. He was not going to go down. I thought he was going to get tackled for a yard loss, maybe just a short 1-yard gain, and he ends up taking the ball clear down inside the 5, down to the 2, right between the 2 and 3-yard line. Call it a 2-yard gain, and I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I'll call it a 3-yard gain. It's second down and goal from the 3-yard line. Lawrence High School has held them down here in this territory once tonight. They had a couple of plays that they stopped the quarterback for a loss before he could hand it off or throw it. Now, there's the quarterback. He's going to run a keeper play over the left side, and do they call him in?
No way.
Yes, they did. No, wait a minute.
No, it's on the 1-inch line, Hank.
It's right. The nose of the football is on the goal line. And now a third down and goal call. You can't call it a yard to go. You've got to call it a third down and much less than a yard.
And they change out the defense. It's a goal line defense for Lions.
They've got 7 guys that'll be right across from their opposing linemen, and then they'll have 2 or 3 linebackers right up close. Here we go. Quarterback steps back for the snap. There's the snap. Rolls to the right, throws the football, and it's way out of bounds. Incomplete, and that means it's going to be a fourth down and an inch. Why? What in the world? They have been gaining yards on running plays.
Great defense by the Lions. They had them backed up, and they were pushing that line back. It was the Lions defensive line. And they had pressure on the quarterback. They had every man covered in the end zone. Just a great defensive stand. And that's what Clint Bowen does. Clint Bowen's a great defender, defensive coach, and that is what you're seeing here tonight. And the Lions are happy. They're coming off the field. It's a timeout, Olathe East.
Olathe East calls the timeout, and we will too. We'll be back where the Lions are leading at 28-0 with 7:05 to go in the ball game. We'll be back with this try for a touchdown by Olathe East right after this timeout.
Hi, this is Matt Llewellyn from 23rd Street Brewery.
And this is Cole Mondi.
The biggest hitter in Lawrence High School football history.
Oh, whatever, Matt. But you know, my favorite play is going to the 23rd Street Brewery.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I'm glad you like it.
You know I love coming to the 23rd Street Brewery after every game and enjoying the prime rib sandwich.
And I love seeing you there, but I love seeing everyone there, too. So join Cole and everyone else at 23rd Street Brewery after the game or anytime.
Here it is, fourth down, the goal line is inches away, and the Hawks are going to try it once more. The quarterback starts up under center, then backs up again.
And the Lions crowd is on their field.
Handoff right straight ahead, and this time they will claim the touchdown. The shortest touchdown run the Lions will probably have run against them this year of less than a foot. The Lions do give up a score in this ball game. Finally, here in the fourth quarter, just a little more than halfway through the fourth quarter before the other team scores and gets on the board with a 6-point touchdown run right straight ahead. That was what I thought they'd probably do the time play before when they ran the fancy sprint out pass play, but they did run it that time and got the touchdown.
And you've got to love the Chesney Lion fans. They've got calls for that, what just happened.
There we go. And there is the hands up on the extra point. The touchdown is good, and so is the point after kick, and it's 28.
Don't trust the biggest investment of your life to a part-time real estate agent. Trust the number 1 team in Lee Summit and the entire state, the Rob Ellerman Team. The Rob Ellerman Team is the number 1 real estate team in Missouri and number 12 nationally ranked in the U.S. with $1.5 billion in career sales. They are your real estate resource for buying or selling. They get you moving. Call anytime at 816-304-4434 or visit therobellermanteam.com. That's 816-304-4434 or anytime online. The Rob Ellerman Team, a proud supporter of Lee Summit Area High School Athletics.
8-7 in the first game of Coach Clint Bowen's tenure as the head football coach at his alma mater, Lawrence High School. A Lion, just like his daddy was, just like his brother was, just like his wife was, all there. And now Lawrence High School can get the kickoff and hopefully take it down and maybe match another score for them. Here it comes. And kind of a pooch high end over end kick, fair caught at the 39-yard line, so very close to the 40, where the Lions will be taking over. But do we have a flag down? Because everybody's walking back.
There is a flag on the field, Hank.
As though we're going to have a kick over, and that would mean that the Lions, well, I'm not sure if they're going to kick it short anyway. Just go ahead and take the kick right there and take off with it. But that's not the plan. They're going to accept the penalty, and Lawrence High School will receive kickoff number 2, as they had just made that catch at about the 39-yard line. A fair catch by the receiver downfield. Of course, all kickoffs are live balls once they get off the tee, and in the arms of the receiver down there, if they lose that and get on the ground, it's not an incomplete kickoff. It's a fumble. Here's the kick. Again, high in the air. And again, the Lions come up and cover it very nicely. One of the Hawks went running by the Lion as he was about to catch that ball, and I imagine was just trying to create terror. He didn't succeed, and the Lions take over at the 45-yard line after that running catch of the kickoff. Matt, good job by the Lions on that one.
Absolutely. Good job by Cole Watson to come up and make that catch, because he beat down quickly by a bunch of Olathe East Hawks.
Lawrence High School leads this one 28-7. We're under 7 minutes to go. Well, right at 7 minutes to go in this first football game of the season for both these teams. Next week, the Lions are on the road, and they've got some tough games ahead with this Sunflower League. No question about that. There's the snap. Handoff goes over to the left side. Check my quarterback out down there.
It's still Truman's still a quarterback.
All right,
and
Truman
Braden Heck is still in at tailback.
But again, they played several different people at that tailback position. Heck is one of them. He has a touchdown tonight. They have a passing touchdown from Jules Guard. And again, that was made by Baylor Bowen. I was going to ask her, is he named after the school, Baylor? I can't imagine that'd be the case, would it? For a Jayhawk to name his kid after
I was
Baylor
kind of wondering
school?
that, but I don't know, Hank.
Well, you know what? Most guys don't have much to say about what their kids get named to begin with. So there's the snap. Handoff goes to the right. Quarterback is handing it off, and not much there at all. Boy, there was just a big block downfield, and a guy by the name of number 7. Well, I have to double check the name, but he's going to.
His name is 7.
He's going to
get. That was a Seinfeld episode, wasn't it, Hank?
He went down to block ahead of the run, but he was so far away from the run and everything else. Noah Smith has just been flagged 15 yards for a personal foul, and I'm sorry, that one was well deserved. Noah, you don't block people 30 yards away from the play after the play is over. Not a good idea.
Well, and I didn't see it, Hank. I was watching the
I
guys
know.
in the backfield, so I did not see it. but
My eyes
glad you
were
caught it.
directed toward Noah because I thought, what is he running at that player for? The play's over. I'd watched the tackle made and looked upfield, and he was still chasing this guy to block him. Did hit him, and then the flag came.
And Noah Smith's a big boy. So
Yeah, he's a 325-pounder. Yep. All right, here we go. So now 3rd down, 21 yards to go after the penalty, and the Lions are going to throw a pass, a short one, gets it upfield, breaking a tackle, getting clear back to the original line of scrimmage, and then 2 more is the receiver on that pass play from Jules Guard, who gets it to the 46-yard line. So they've got back all the yards they lost by the penalty, and the punt team will come out for Lawrence High School. Now, the last time their opponent had this football, they got a touchdown. With 5 minutes and 25 seconds to go in the game, they sure don't want to let that happen again, as they're getting ready to punt the ball away, and they'll have about 5 minutes left in the game when they get this punt. The Lions send their 11th man out on the field as the clock runs down. Now just about 5 minutes as we get ready for the snap on the punt. There's the punt. Oh, it's over the head of the punter. And he's back and falls on the ball at the 20-yard line. Boy, oh boy, that snap went way over the head of the punter down there, Matt, and there was no chance he could catch it. I think probably if he watches that on film, he may wish he'd picked it up and tried to kick it away, running away from everybody, but it was so far over his head that I don't think anybody was going to get back there very fast.
Yeah, he really had no choice, Hank, because you never know what can happen. And my guess and my thought is that Clint has just told them, if that ever happens, you just go back and fall on the ball. Don't worry about picking it up because, man, then you really put yourself in harm's way, especially Grant Glasgow. He's our best kicker we've had here since I've been here, and you don't want him to get killed, which is exactly what would have happened on that had he picked that ball up, and here we go.
Oh, and handoff right up the middle for a big gain. Takes it for nearly 10 yards on that handoff from the 20. It goes straight ahead down to the 10, or just about the 10-yard line. Clock is running, though. That's the important thing. 4:40 left to go in the ball game. 4:40. In case you're wondering, the football team from Olathe has 1 timeout left is all. They have the ball, and they have it in great field position at the 12-yard line with a 2nd down and 2. 2nd down and 2, handoff over the left side this time. He may have gotten the 1st down, but not much more, and the line will be about the 10-yard line when they put this ball down, running straight into the line. The Lions lead it 28-7. 28-7 in case you're just tuning us in. We'll get that score on that Free-State game, too, here, and we get a chance to. We'd like Cole to step up and say, I got a score for you, Hank, or score for you, Matt. Let's go ahead and have that score dropped in here after the next play, all right? Here we go with the 1st and goal. They did get the 1st down just inside the 10-yard line. The Lions on defense trying to stop them again. They throw the football, and the ball is
incomplete
in the end zone. Again, I've got some signage in the window here of the media center that kind of blocking my view up there with my name's on that sign, so I can't be mad about that one. Now it's 2nd down and goal to go from the 9-yard line, 28-7 the score. The Lions lead it. 3:47's on the clock. That's all the time that's left. This one's gone a long time, Matt. You know it?
I don't know. It seems like it just started a second ago to me, Hank.
A lot of passes, a lot of balls thrown. I'm just saying it's late at night here with this game still going. Most of them are probably over in high school now. There's the handoff right up the middle. You know, they've had some of their best gains in the second half running the football, and yet they keep throwing the football all over the place and not having a whole lot of luck with that. Lawrence High School has stopped them there at the 7, so a pickup of 2 on that 2nd down play. Now 3rd down and goal at the 7-yard line. If they follow their procedure, they'll run now a play that will be
well, and they've made a couple goal line stands before. They made a goal line stand that fell a little short last time. Let's see what happens here. But they've made two big ones earlier tonight.
Now they hand off, goes over to that left side offensively, and it doesn't go in, that's for sure. The Lions coaches stomping their feet, waving their arms on the sidelines. They love to see that. A 1-yard gain, and it's goal to go from the 6-yard now. 4th and goal. The Lions want to hold them out of one more play here. Clock runs. They're taking forever to run this play. 2:35 to go. No chance that they could ever get 3 scores here in the last 2.5 minutes of the ball game, Matt. And they're taking their time getting this play in so they have a chance to make a touchdown on a 4th down and 6 at the 6-yard line. Let's go Lions. Get that defense fired up out there, guys. Lions creep toward the line. Now there's was there a penalty?
Yeah, I believe it was a penalty. I believe it was a delay of game on
I was going to say, they had taken so much time getting the play in, and then they went a long time with the count.
Well, and I think they were really hoping that Lions would jump off sides, and that just never happened.
You know, how many penalties have we had, Matt?
It's been quite a few tonight, Hank, and I haven't kept track of them nearly as much as I would like to. But
well, I don't think we have nearly as many as you think might come in a first game. Now it's goal to go from the 11. Backed it up 5 yards. 4th and goal at the 11. Pass play coming. Quarterback escapes, throws the ball into the end zone. And it's incomplete.
Wow.
Incomplete. And the Lions have held them down at the goal line for the 3rd time tonight. They gave up 1 score. They held them twice before, and now a 3rd time down there in that red zone. And the zone defense comes through strong again for the Lions. 28-7 remains the score. Lions will take it over at the 11-yard line after this play that they just ran there, and we'll keep it right here. I have a feeling the Lions will run maybe 2 or 3 running plays and let that clock just run right on down, Matt, instead of they don't care about another touchdown right here. They just care about possession of the game. Scores coming into us here, Matt. You got that Free State
Yeah, Firebirds are 42-7 over Shawnee Mission North.
There you go. Shawnee Mission Northwest. Yeah, Northwest. Handoff. Right straight ahead it goes up to the 15-yard line on that first down run from the 11. So it'll be 2nd down and 6 yards to go. And as I said, the clock runs and runs and runs. And the usual hurry-up offense that goes quick plays has now been standing around, waiting, looking over at the sideline, counting their blessings that they've won a first game of the season, and now ready to go with the play. As the clock runs down, a minute 17. They are taking a long time now. They go down over the football. They must have used up all their allotted time. 2nd down and 7. Handoff right straight ahead. Pick up another short gain, and the most important thing, gaining on that clock. And it's under a minute to go, and it's going to be 3rd down now and about 3 yards to go. 3rd and 3 after that running play of about 4 yards. Did you see who ran that ball?
Well, yeah, that was Heck again. Braden Heck's getting all the carries. Julesgaard still at quarterback. They really have not changed out their starting rotation.
All right, 42-7 was the score you heard for Free State in the lead there.
Handoff again.
The handoff. No, this is just a great running play out to the outside, and Shawnee Mission Northwest is trailing Free State 35-7.
First down run.
First down run for the Lions, and now that'll do it. They're not even going to stop the clock to move the chain. Let the clock run. The Lions have let the clock run out, and they're going to win their first game of the season with their new head coach, Clint Bowen, by a final score of 28-7, under a dime to go in the game. And the Lions now look at a road game next week, and we'll mention and talk about that a bit with you when we come back here on KLWN. Lawrence Lions, Matt, victorious in game 1 with Clint Bowen as the head coach, and I love it.
I love it. It's a great feeling, and we can be excited here on this side of the field. And and the fans are right in front of us, so they're excited too, and we don't have to be nervous about getting excited out here.
Well, 35-7, Pre-State is beating that Shawnee Mission Northwest team by a score of 35-7, and they're in the last minutes of that game as well. So we'll be back after this timeout to summarize